Soheila Clifford is this weekend through to the Judges Houses auditions, just one step away from the live shows of this year's X Factor. So we'll find out if Soheila impresses Simon Cowell at his Malibu mansion with the help from former Spice Girls Mel B and Emma. You may have actually seen the headlines in the papers this week claiming that Mel B had turned down Soheila whilst in the States. So what's the truth? What's her story? Your reporter Paddy Henderson went to Cheltenham to find out.
Growing up around my dad being just at the time a pub and club singer, I grew up watching him perform and hearing him sing, and it fascinated me. Just music was everything in my life. It was the only thing that held my attention, so I just fell in love with it really young.
As you said in the show, that your parents did a lot for you, sacrificed a lot for you. You went to stage school, you had a scholarship there. How much has their support meant to you over the past few years? My
parents are literally everything to me. They've sacrificed literally the world for me, and the point is the one thing I wish they'd got in the editing from my first audition is just that I actually got a full scholarship to the school that I went to in London, and they just paid for me to live up in London because it wasn't a boarding school, so it meant me moving out at 13 to 16, so it was living with families, boarding houses. It was just having to look after myself, and that's the one thing that I could never have asked them to do, but that's why I just want to make them proud by being on this show.
So onto the show. You mentioned that you watched it as a young girl. How was it being on the X Factor, and was that at all as you expected?
Being on it compared to watching it for years, it's just so surreal. You don't know how to feel. I mean, the second you walk in that room and see 4 people that you've spent so many years seeing on TV and in film and interviews, it's just, you can't even explain how it feels other than you just feel so, you feel like the ground's going to swallow you whole, but in the best way possible, because you just never want the moment to end.
And you're in Simon's category, and he's a big name in music. What was it like spending time with the infamous Simon Cowell?
Spending time with Simon's made me realise how the media's got him so wrong. Everyone thinks, oh, he's this real horrible tough guy and he's unreasonable. No, he completely speaks his mind. He's so honest, but then he's so fair and he's loving, he's caring. And as a mentor, I couldn't have asked for anyone better. He's just absolutely fantastic. I can't say a bad word about the guy, honestly. He's so honest and lovely.
So you nailed the first 3 rounds, and you got to the Judges Houses, which are on TV this Saturday, where you spent time at Simon's luxury mansion, I guess, in Malibu. How was that for you?
Malibu was insane, absolutely insane. You've never seen anything so beautiful. When you see postcards and pictures online, you think, oh, I bet it doesn't look like that in person. Oh my God, it really does. So just getting the chance to go there above everything else was just amazing. That's just living the dream in itself, isn't it? So yeah, I was really excited, and I can't wait for people to see how it all turns out.
Is Malibu as beautiful as Cheltenham? Big question.
I think Malibu is as beautiful as Cheltenham. I definitely think so. I guess it's just, it's without a doubt the best beach I've ever been to.
And you've been a lot in the press, you've had a lot of attention on social media. How has that been to deal with, going from being a local girl from Cheltenham to all of a sudden being nationwide, and you've even been getting a lot of attention from America? How's that been?
It's been awesome, actually. The getting all this media attention, it's actually been really good for me. Okay, so there's been a couple of things that haven't been necessarily true, like saying that I came on to Mel B. I mean, one thing I just want to get out there now, I did not come on to her, because literally the 2 minutes before you perform, you meet the judges and you give them a quick hug. You're like, hi, my name is, and that's literally it before they kind of scoot you away to somewhere else. So I mean, I don't think anybody's that smooth to be that fast, but that, and also I don't fancy her. I think she's a beautiful woman, but no, I don't fancy Mel B. But the tabloids have actually been good to me in what they've said. In the most part, anything they've quoted me on has been totally true, and no, I've got a lot of respect for them for that, so it's been amazing.
So what's next for you now? Obviously we'll find out how you get on Saturday night at the Judges Houses, but in the meantime, what have you got planned music wise?
Music-wise, in the meantime, I guess just still working on me, doing what I do and just coming up with new ideas every day. And, depending on how everything goes, I guess just kind of seeing what the next step will be, whether it's X Factor or whether it's doing original music, who knows? So it's just very exciting because you never know what's going to happen next. And I think that's the best part of this career, is you never quite know what's going to happen next.
Only Soheila does know what's going to happen next. But we don't. We've got to wait until the weekend to find out. She's already been to Judges' Houses with Simon Cowell in Malibu with the rest of the girls category. We shall find out if she is one of those selected this weekend on our TV screens. Soheila Clifford from Cheltenham.